Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Joanna Joy here, certified personal trainer, certified health and nutrition coach, and a coach to student athletes, both college and high school. Today, I want to share with you guys what my husband and I are eating this week for dinner, because a lot of you ask me for healthy meal ideas that are not just bland chicken and rice. Now, don't get me wrong, we love a good, well, I don't eat chicken, I eat turkey, ground turkey, rice, and, broccoli meal, but sometimes you want to switch it up. And especially if you have a family, you want to be able to show them that healthy food doesn't have to be boring. So I'm going to share with you guys what we are eating, our little food calendar for the week. I'm going to do 5 days because one of the days we usually do a frozen pizza, an organic frozen pizza, or we go out to eat. And then Sundays is really just a toss up. So I'm going to share with you guys what we eat Monday through Friday. So for this week, yesterday was Monday, so we started off with salmon bowls. And I make my salmon bowls with wild caught salmon. And for the base, I do either white rice and greens, or I do half, like a little bit of white rice and mostly greens in like a salad form. And then we use all of the toppings. So I love chopping up cucumber, onions, radish, carrots, and then I buy seaweed salad to really give it that like flavor of like a poke shop. And I use wasabi on it, and then I put some, either a small amount of teriyaki sauce, some sriracha, and a little bit of avocado on top to make a really healthy salmon bowl. Now, really where people get into trouble with the salmon bowl is just using too much of the fatty toppings. There's nothing wrong with adding a little bit of avocado. There's nothing wrong with adding a little bit of even sriracha mayo. But a lot of people want like 3 or 4 tablespoons of sriracha mayo. And you guys, sriracha mayo, unfortunately, is like 100 calories per tablespoon. And pretty soon your bowl's like 800 calories. And that's not what we want, unless that is part of your meal plan. But a lot of us, that's not what we're trying to eat at dinner. So Mondays, we like to do salmon bowls. It's a healthy, hearty meal. Keeps me full for hours with tons of salmon for protein, and it has a ton of healthy fats, omega-3s for your hair, skin, and nails, and for your joints. On Tuesdays, we do some form of taco salad, tacos, or nachos. I call them nachos. So we use my siete chips, which you guys have seen in the videos, and I use a dairy-free queso from Primal Kitchens that is the most minimal ingredient queso I have ever found, because Primal Kitchen's entire model is making sure that your food is actual food. This is probably the healthiest queso you're going to find. It's very limited in calories, and it's because they use a lot of nuts and things like that to make it, taste like cheese, cashews. And so it's lower caloried, and I love this. We put, so of course I always put salad on my nachos. I put some sort of greens on my nachos, and then I just go to town with, again, radish, green onions. Sometimes I'll do beans, it just depends. And then a little bit of cheese, and I just eat it like that. So Tuesdays are most of the time taco salad days. Now, Wednesdays are tough for us because we have church events in the evening. And so I have to do something super quick on Wednesdays, which is where I do my sausage and peppers. So I just buy organic cracked pepper sausages from Costco. They are high in protein. I believe they're 16 grams per sausage, 16 grams of protein, which is great. And I think they're like 9 or 8 grams of fat. So I chop those up with some peppers, and I saute them and throw some rice in the microwave, my Trader Joe's rice. Boom. Really, really flavorful, high protein meal with a little bit of carbs and some fats, and it's delicious. And if you are not in a rush, you can add whatever you want. You can add some broccoli, you can add zucchini, you put a salad on the side. Maybe instead of doing rice, you can use some organic pasta or chickpea pasta or black bean pasta instead to just switch it up if you don't want to add rice. So that's our Wednesday meal. That is by far the easiest and the quickest meal. On Thursdays, I like to do stuffed peppers. And stuffed peppers can be done in a few different ways. Number one, you can do it with like ground turkey, ground beef, ground chicken, ground bison. I use whatever ground meat we have at the time. If we've already had a ton of red meat earlier in the week, I'll switch to turkey. So I'll do ground turkey. And then I go to town on the vegetables. So I will grind up the meat and saute it, cook it with kale, chopped broccoli, chopped spinach, and I love and zucchini, and I like it to make it super fine so that it's just mixed into the mixture. And then I'll add some bell pepper, and I will make sure that the bell peppers have been broiled or in the oven for a while so they're nice and soft. And I just pack those bell peppers to the brim with lots of nutritious, healthy protein and veggies. Sometimes we will add rice to our mixture, but then sometimes I'll just do potatoes on the side. And last but not least, for Fridays, I love making what I call burger salad. Now, sometimes I'll do a burger salad on Friday and then burgers and sweet potatoes on Saturday. So let me tell you how I make the burger salad. So for your burger salad, you just use whatever ground meat you want to use for your protein. So again, if we've already had a ton of beef for the week, then I will just switch to ground turkey. So I'll slice up my ground turkey. While that is cooking up, my ground turkey, I will thinly shred iceberg lettuce, romaine lettuce, and then some rabbit food, so some kind of green, so that I have a nice, healthy, hearty amount of salad. Remember, iceberg lettuce is delicious, but it doesn't have the most nutrition in it. So it's pretty bland, but that's why it's probably one of the reasons why it's so good. So I take my lettuce, and then I start chopping up tomatoes, onions, and pickles, because I want that like burger taste. So I chop up tomatoes, onions, pickles. If you want to do sauteed mushrooms, you can do that. Some people like mushrooms on their burger. If you want to add a fried egg, you can as well. Then I make my Big Mac sauce. Okay, super simple. My Big Mac sauce is mayonnaise, ketchup, and then I'll add a little bit of mustard. Now here's the trick with the Big Mac sauce. Again, sauces are what gets us in trouble when it comes to calories. If your caloric tolerance is not very high, then you need to be careful. So I will put in a tablespoon of mayonnaise, a little bit of ketchup, and some mustard, whip that thing up and use it as a dressing, dump in the meat. Oh my gosh. I throw my potatoes in the air fryer and I have burger salad and potatoes. If you want to thin out your sauce, you can add a little bit of vinegar to it to make it thin so it goes a long way. And that usually helps too with the sort of like Big Mac flavor, Thousand Island flavor. And then you can dip your fries in it as well. So delicious. So I will do my burger salad on Fridays, then if we have like leftover meat on Saturday, if we want another meal, I am not afraid of repeating meals. So what I'll do is I'll just make burgers, wrap them in lettuce, or put them on top of a salad, cook my potatoes, same thing. So anyway, that's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you guys like hearing meal ideas for dinner, healthy meal ideas, let me know. I'm happy to share more with you guys. I also have a high protein recipe pack that I give to my clients, but it will be on sale for you guys for $9.99 in the description box below. So you can purchase that recipe book and get some of the recipes from that are high protein for you guys. All right, you guys, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.